Hi team, it's James from Time Quarterly doing a long overdue video here. We've got the 7Friday P2/3-W, or as I like to call it, the Woody. This is the container that it comes in. It's an off series, which is 7Friday's way of saying it's a limited edition. There's 450 pieces in the world. Has now, of course, sold out because it was released around November 2015. So completely sold out, and you'll be lucky to see one of these. There's only 450 in the world, and they go to the most hardcore 7Friday collectors, or those who got lucky and saw on social media when they were coming out. Before we unbox this one, I'm just going to take it off screen for a second and do a quick history lesson. What happened and why the Woody is so, why it's got that nickname, why it's so important to the 7Friday brand, and why it's so key for collectors. So 7Friday turned up on the scene in about 2012. They released 3 different watches. They came in these packaging crates, right? So the old design, the rectangles, and they were white with this kind of pine wood. And then what happened was that after the P1, P2, P3 had sold out and they were just going crazy and they were trying to get more supply, was they released a 4th model. And it was what 7Friday would call an off series, which comes in these special boxes. So off series is 7Friday's way of saying it's a limited edition. The initial Woody, there were 350 pieces worldwide. It came in this amazing container. I've got one on my wrist, which is on a custom strap. But what I want to show and share with you is, for the first time opening, yes, there are 2. The first time opening this box, it's a brand new, never opened 7Friday P3/02, which is the kind of model number that they've given the Woody. And this has never actually ever been opened before, which is kind of cool. It is, as you can see there, they've written number 156. So this is model number 156, the 156th Woody out of 350 Woody number 1, which is pretty cool. So let's see if we can take this carefully off without ripping it, because this has got a nice, an awesome story that it's never actually been opened. If I can open it carefully off on camera for you. Yeah, there we go. Look, we'll just squeak that off. I won't take the plastic off just yet. I'll show you a close-up of mine. But that is what the 7Friday Woody looks like. And for anyone who finds one or picks one up secondhand at the moment, I mean, I haven't heard of one that's never been touched. I've seen some trading hands for maybe £2,000, £2,500. Initially they went on sale and they were at £1,100. And that is what the second Woody also went on sale for. So that's a nice little bit of history for you, but I digress. Let's get back to the important thing, which is unboxing this awesome one, okay? So, and then we'll do a comparison of the one that's on my wrist. So this is the new V-Series style box. It's the first limited edition which has got this new box. It's got a really nice dark wood, which is very cool. So let's see what we get. Okay, so first thing to note, NFC, right? They're really pushing NFC, and this new Woody does have NFC technology, which is really cool. We'll go through that, what that is, just in a moment. So this is your guidebook that you get with the V-Series. It's got all the info on NFC, how the watch is made, the kind of diagrams like that, which I find really cool. It's got it for the P-Series, the M-Series, and the V-Series, which is really awesome. So it's got all the history of 7Friday right here, and it's got this scan your watch section on the front, which tells you all about the 7Friday app, how you can get it, and how you can register the watch as your own. The next level down, we've got some stickers here, which is kind of traditional with 7Friday. They've always given stickers out, which is kind of cool. And these are the same stickers that you get in the V-Series boxes. Next, we've got the dry and dust cloth, which is pretty cool, nice and red, microfiber cleaning, a watch cloth. It's got this nice 7Friday logo on there. And what you will notice is, on the old 7Friday boxes, they had this logo. 7Friday on one line, next line, fresh from the press, and with the press logo, right? What they've done now is on the microfiber cloth, 7 and then a line Friday, and equally on the box itself, 7 and then a line Friday, which is kind of cool. It's a new design, new logo design. I quite like it. I think it looks much more neat. And to be honest, how are you going to fit it in there? But that's the watch. So this is what you're going to see if, well, I say what you will see, what you will have seen if you were lucky enough to get one of these. As I say, 450 pieces worldwide, limited edition. Let's pull it out here and take a closer look. at exactly what this new Woody is all about, and then we'll do a comparison with exactly the difference, okay? Let's just try and get this out here. Is it strapped on? I think it is strapped on. There we go. Right, we got it. So this is what the new Woody looks like. Let me just slide this back on here and give me a little bit of a table to work with. And what I'll do is I'll lay them both down next to each other. We'll put the new Woody on the left here. Let me just take the old Woody off my wrist and we'll put that one there, and then we can do a compare and contrast. So let's get a bit of zoom on and see if we can focus up on these awesome limited edition 7 Fridays. So that's some pretty good clarity there. That's pretty good. If you'll notice, the skeleton system's now hugely extended. So instead of just being cut at 6 p.m. on this new Woody here, so 6 p.m. it cuts, instead you can see the skeleton system all the way around from the 6 p.m. It's not just cut here, it goes all the way around here, almost just until very, very close to 4 p.m. in fact, which is a huge, huge change. Also to note, you've got a completely different hours disc. The seconds disc is the same, and it works in a very similar way. It's just redesigned and updated, but the hours disc is very different. Now what I'm going to try and do is focus up and zoom in specifically on this new hours disc so you can get a feel for exactly what it looks like there. And we haven't done too badly. So if you can see there, you've got the initial hours disc, so it goes from 24 up to 12 here, and then it goes again from 12 up to 24 there. So you're counting round and then back on yourself, which is a pretty fun way of doing it and a cool way of kind of keeping count. You can also see the main jewel there in the movement, which is really fun. Again, it's using the same Miyota movement as all the other 7 Fridays, which is really cool. This is taken on the P series, so the 7Friday P2 will look quite similar to this. It's taken its design cues from the industrial textile industry, I believe. There's more of the story and exactly the blow that bit of dust away. The inspiration behind this new Woody is on the 7Friday website themselves, 7friday.com. They have a great new update to their website, which actually tells stories about the watches now rather than just selling them, which is really, really nice. So for a bit more background on what the inspiration was, etc., behind the new Woody, then definitely take a look there. The strap, I will zoom out just a little bit now to show you the, if you'll notice, the skeleton system's now hugely extended. So instead of just being cut at 6 p.m. on this new Woody here, so 6 p.m. it cuts, instead you can see the skeleton system all the way around from the 6 p.m. It's not just cut here, it goes all the way around here, almost just until very, very close to 4 p.m. in fact, which is a huge, huge change. Also to note, you've got a completely different hours disc. The seconds disc is the same, and it works in a very similar way. It's just redesigned and updated, but the hours disc is very different. Now what I'm going to try and do is focus up and zoom in specifically on this new hours disc so you can get a feel for exactly what it looks like there. And we haven't done too badly. So if you can see there, you've got the initial hours disc, so it goes from 24 up to 12 here, and then it goes again from 12 up to 24 there. So you're counting round and then back on yourself, which is a pretty fun way of doing it. With the original Woody, it was just one complete surround of this black Canadian walnut wood. And what they've done with this new 7Friday Woody is they've spoken with this company. I don't know whether you can quite see that name, but they've spoken with this company who, alongside 7Friday, and this is the name of the woodworker and the expert joiner who made the surrounds for this new Woody. They've teamed up with them and they've done 7 different layers of 3 different woods, which is absolutely awesome. I love it. So the 3 woods, we don't actually know which is which, but there are 3 different woods involved, and they are and so that's what all 3 of these are, and there's 7 different layers of them going round. So if we now move to the case back, that's the main highlight with that wood there, and if I can get the right light, then you should just be able to read the case back. So you'll see right there, it says 7Friday right at the top, P2B/03-W, and we've managed to get number 070, number 70, which is pretty cool. Really, really happy with that. So then next line down, it says 7Friday. Next line down, it says automatic. As we know, it's an automatic watch. Next line down, it says limited to 450 pieces worldwide, which is really cool. I'm gonna try and steady this and just get it in the right light so that everyone can read. Very difficult, I apologize for this. But then the lower parts here, they just correspond to the globe here. So underneath this globe is the NFC chip, which is gonna power it. And when you register this watch as your own, which I have done already, and I will have a video coming just to run through the 7Friday Woody and how you can register your watches and your new V series also. I do still have the plastic on the back here, so it's not making it great to read, I apologize. But it's just saying here that the design and headquarters is in Zurich, their head office. The construction is in Hong Kong, and the engine, the motor movement, is from Japan. So that's a rundown of the Woody, the new Woody, should I say. So what I'll do now is, if we zoom out a tiny bit, I'll just get it on wrist to show you exactly what it looks like. So let's strap this watch up and show you what it looks like on the wrist. I'm really impressed with the strap, by the way. It's a really nice color, and it feels great, and it's super quality. It seems like 7Friday are really upping their strap game with everything they do. And also what's really interesting is on their website now, they're selling straps themselves. So you can get stuff like the outrageous Summer Games, you know, turquoise blue rubber. You can get that strap yourself. And you can get the big block strap to match with your P3 if you've got that, which is a really nice match, or your V3. It's a really good one. I'll take this off because it doesn't quite match. This Stingray by Semperfortis doesn't quite match this one. So this is what it looks like on wrist. It's really nice. It's super, super nice. I'm so impressed with what they've done here. It's a really nice coppery feel. The strap goes perfectly. I think it's their best strap yet, apart from the big block. The 7 layers of wood are really noticeable. Even just at a glance, people will notice that there are these 7 different layers of wood, which is really, really cool. And the dial is just so clean. I love these vertical metal slats going down here. It really adds to the depth because they're actually curved. They curve towards the face, so they curve out of the face, sorry. So it really does add to the 3D look. Plus you've got the hour hand, the seconds disc, the hours disc, new, and that's also got more levels to it. So it really is a deep, deep watch. It's amazing. Let me just zoom in just to emphasize this, and hopefully everyone will be able to see this from home. It's absolutely so deep. It's really, really cool. So that's a rundown of the new 7Friday Woody. I'm hugely impressed. I'm really, really proud and lucky to have scored number 70 of this limited edition run. Huge, huge congratulations to anyone else who has managed to get their hands on this super limited edition. And just for reference, obviously this is on a custom strap. We did it with, quite proud of this one. We did it with blue edging here and red edging here on the tops, and also the minimal stitch, blue and red, and also blue and red on the keeper there also to match with the hours and seconds disc. So I'm sure we'll have to make up a custom strap for the for this new Woody also. But that's a comparison to look like what they would be on wrist. I hope the video has been useful. Really, really great to be back in and making these videos for the 7Friday community. We're going to be reviewing and doing a load of other unboxings of different watch brands. We've also started with Undone. I don't know if you've seen that other video just yet. If you haven't, then do take a look. It's really, really cool. If anyone does ask, just to preempt comments, the carbon fiber rings that we're wearing just at the moment, they are by the awesome Black Badger, and if you haven't heard of them, you should definitely check them out. They're absolutely incredible what they're doing with F1 grade materials. It's crazy. But that is a comparison between the old Woody and the new Woody.